This year the conference has all been about imagining the future and helping people to do that in the best way possible. I think the core things for me that are coming out is creativity, trying something new, applying it and seeing what the impact that can have, looking at where your strengths and your energies lie in terms of where you can make a real difference, and also just being confident to be okay with the unknown, because none of us know what the future holds, but actually helping coaches and mentors to understand how they can support their clients go through that, I think is really key.
I think there's been a really good variety of stuff being talked about. I mean, I'm not one that coaches to models, and I've liked the fact that there's been a lot more sort of conversational and you can take the bits and pieces away that you want to use. So yeah, it's been good variety and flexibility probably.
Coaching can be quite a lonely business, so the opportunity to bounce ideas off other people and indeed just spark imagination. You come out of a presentation and it's the chat afterwards that often is where the ideas really build.
I think it's been a really inspirational conference and it's got me particularly engaged. I thought the last one about neurodivergency was really good and makes you think differently in terms of understanding where other people are coming from.
I think the quality of the speakers today has been exceptional, and the session that I ran this afternoon was about using the hive mind of the conference to ask some questions that I had and other people around me had a professional curiosity about, and saying, if you take this out to all of these people, what answers might come back? And I'd imagined already that people in this room would have lots of answers, but every single one of the sessions today has meant that the hive mind that came back was richer and better informed.
I really want delegates to walk away with recognising the importance of listening. And very often when people are coaching and mentoring, they get quite hooked up on asking great questions, but actually it's about listening. High quality listening can lead to high quality coaching and mentoring.
The main point of our presentation is understanding how important energy for impact is when it comes to coaching an individual, and really at the starting point of understanding what activities or what type of work gives them energy and what type of activities or work takes energy away from them. And when you start there, it makes for a much more potent coaching conversation, both for the coachee, the coach and the organisation.
My session was about creativity and about thinking, so the main point I want them to take away is that they can be creative. It's just a question of thinking and thinking a bit differently, being a bit more relaxed about what they're doing, and ultimately throwing the structure out of the window and working with the client in a way that helps the client creatively.
I think for me the key takeaway is about difference and the fact that we are all neurodiverse and we all have different thinking styles, and that difference is what makes us who we are, but how we get teams to work to make sure that we're all playing to our strengths more of the time and working together in the best way that we possibly can, and that difference isn't something to be afraid of.
I really wanted to share the stuff on imposter syndrome and negative feedback because I know how important that is for coaches and mentors. It really is a struggle, and if you're going to be the absolute best you can be, then you need to have processes to deal with negative feedback, you need to have processes to deal with imposter syndrome. So I jumped at the chance to be talking on those issues at a coaching and mentoring conference.
Everybody who's here today is either training to be a coach or already is one, or they're a mentor, and they're investing in their skills. And so what I love about this conference is that everybody's coming together to learn and to experience something, to understand about diagnostics or tools or techniques that they can use to improve those coaching conversations so that they can do an even better job for their coachees. So I think it's fabulous.
So it's been a fantastic day today. We've had such brilliant input from all of our speakers, and the delegates have really engaged in today, and really looking forward to next year on the 25th of November 2024. So see you there.